What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Jugg, WDH-TV, man. We back, man. We got a special guest on this segment. I need somebody who familiar with the justice system, courthouses, the streets in general. And I want to get your opinion on something. So obviously we all know we had two racially motivated cases that has divided the country, with the Asian guy in
Right.
North Carolina, South Carolina, that got found not guilty of chasing
Hmm.
down and killing the young man.
Correct.
Then you got the black guy in Collin County, Carmelo Anthony, who was just found guilty by an all-white jury of murder, not manslaughter, not negligent homicide, for
Yeah.
unaliving somebody who attacked him
Bullied him.
with three other people. How
Right.
you feel about this? What was your expectations from the case?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, Jug. Honestly, I knew that the little dude was in trouble only because I'm familiar that the system ain't shit. So, for one, the elements of the crime don't add up to murder. The elements of the crime add up to manslaughter because of the simple fact that it was they're trying to use the fact that he said, touch me one more time and watch what happens. Cool. That still doesn't make it premeditated. In order
That
for them
still
to
don't
be
make it
able,
intentions to kill you.
and it don't make it intentional to kill him too, you know. But I knew that the little dude was in trouble once they started um, fucking with the guy about people donating to his cause. I knew then that he was in trouble and that they was gonna hit him with the bam. But one thing I know, if he got the right lawyers, he'll be able to get back in appeal. There's no way you can say that he had a jury of his peers when there wasn't not one black person on the jury. When you go through vouloir, when you picking a jury, your lawyer has the opportunity to X out people from the DA side, and the DA has opportunity to X out people from your side. But it's no way that you can tell me that between the DA and the criminal attorney that they couldn't come up with one black person that was acceptable for their jury. So for me and my history with the system, I feel like that in itself is something that they can attack to get him back in court. Now, as far as the murder charge, I believe personally, if he was to be found guilty of anything, it should have been manslaughter because it was in the heat of the moment. When shit happened right then and you don't have time to think about it, you don't have time to rationalize it, then they can never be a murder. Murder elements mean that it was premeditated, that you had the intent to kill this person. I mean, and dude was really probably frustrated. He was hot at the moment. I'm tired of these people bullying me. I'm tired of these motherfuckers touching me. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. And his
He was
instinct was,
probably scared as well.
and
He was
maybe.
130 pounds, and these were football players, a middle linebacker.
And
So
true, but that don't
he
make him
probably was
scared.
tired of being
He and
bullied,
he
just
could
tired
he,
of
he could have
white
been
people
scared,
picking on him.
but I think it's more that he's just tired of being bullied. Man, you can bag a cat in the corner and it's gonna come out of there. Hard time make a monkey eat shit. Man, when you fucking with people,
So,
you fucking with people, you cannot dictate how a person reacts to you constantly picking with them. And you don't have to be scary to fuck a nigga up. A scary person will, but a mild mannered, humble person only goes so far. You can take humble for pussy, and you fuck around and find out. And that's what happened. I just think he was tired, and he wasn't trying to kill a dude, but I think he was trying to set example on don't fuck with me, and that was it. And it went bad for him. And it's just happened. He's a black man in a society that we are at the bottom of the totem pole. They doing everything they can to keep, us down, to persecute us to the highest standards when it shouldn't have been. I mean, the elements don't equate to murder for me. So God willing, man, that everything work out in his favor, and then somebody steps in and say, "Okay, man, let me take this case because I see that you're not getting what you deserve." And somebody that's gonna have some balls is not gonna be scared of these people, and is gonna fight this case the way that dude needed fought. That's my opinion.
yeah. And then his lawyer was, for one, this is a small community, so it's coming out that people got relationships, the judge and the DA. His
Oh
actual
yeah.
lawyer was a DA 5 years ago. I just don't feel like he had no interest in getting justice. I think he took the case because, like any other lawyer, he wants money. You know what I'm saying?
Publicity.
And he did have a black guy. I forget his name. I just saw a report on him today. He was like, he ain't no good. He didn't have the guy's best interest. He wanted the
Now,
publicity of it. That's why he was walking, talking for the family at the podium and all that.
now I
But
say this here. The things that I heard about the judge knew the victim's daddy, I think that's automatic to get this thing overturned. The second thing that I see is if his lawyer was a DA, was a prior DA, man, that is a blessing. Cause man,
that's a blessing to
my
have that. Because the
my
knowledge of the
last
system.
situation, my lawyer used to be a DA. Shout out Tedrick Nightshade, best thing smoking in Baton Rouge. You got a case, shit, don't sleep on him. He the real deal. He used to be a DA, but he knew all the
The
ins and
XDAs
outs.
make the best defense attorneys.
Correct. Because they know all the shit that the people gonna pull, the lies they gonna tell, they know all the tricks. So they know what to do to counter it. I just don't feel like this dude lawyer intended to help him. And we go through that, bro. Like lawyers want the money, but they don't want to put in the time, the effort, and the energy that you need in order to beat your case. And that's why I'm loving this chick in Atlanta, Sierra. They be on her
Yeah.
about her TikToks and all that. But when it's time to step in their courtroom, man, she pinning their ass to the wall like a fly. She ain't playing and she getting her people off. And that's all that matter. Like your defense attorney is supposed to be your shield between you and the bullshit. They supposed to be there to encounter anything that these people bring your way. They supposed to be there to be able to counter it. And I just don't feel like that they put forth the energy and the effort that this dude needed. Cause ain't no way he's supposed to get him 35 years, man. That's straight up
And I
bullshit.
want to, I got to hold the black community accountable because he should have had a team of attorneys. We as a black community should
Yes.
have donated to that GoFundMe. He should have had a team of attorneys like all these white guys who do these crimes. George Zimmerman, uh, Kyle Rittenhouse, all those guys got organizations that raise money for them, and they got the best attorneys in the country.
Mhm.
I want to hold us accountable too because we didn't get behind this boy and make sure he was represented right.
Yeah, but that's
I don't know
our
what his
problem.
intention was.
Man,
Yeah,
that's our
I don't
problem
know
though.
what his intention
Regardless if
was
it's
because
a
I
shit,
wasn't there.
even if he wanted to kill a motherfucker, I mean, stop bullying me. I mean, you can't dictate how a person responds. Now, I'm not advocating it. I'm not. But if you keep fucking with a motherfucker, you gotta be able to accept whatever comes on the back end of your actions. Every action has a reaction. Every cause has an effect. Once you continue to try to push your muscle and your weight on somebody, man, a motherfucker's supposed to stick you or do whatever to let
Exactly.
you know that, hey man, listen, quit using your size to intimidate people. That shit, goddamn me, I'll poke your ass and deflate your ass like a balloon. You understand? So
Listen,
I'm
man.
with him on
I
that.
still,
Now I feel you. We didn't get behind him, but that's our problem. The black community do not rally for each other. Is fuck the next person is only about self, and that's why I done started my real talk no bullshit movement because I want to be one of the ones that shed light on. Man, this is what happens when you in the streets when you get to the system, or this what happens. Period in life because everybody screaming real ain't real. Real is not real no more, bro. Nobody is authentic, nobody is genuine, and nobody is stand up no more. I mean, it's a it's minute number of people who living on old school principles and laws.
when
And
you
until
see a
we
young
get back
dude
to the
that's
basics, yeah, I'm listening to you.
hell yeah, when you see a young dude that moves like we do with just reminiscence of it, it shocks you because it's so rare. They just not down for each other like it was for us. Like,
Nah,
it's just I know it's different, but man, we gotta come
it's
together.
different.
Ain't
We
nobody gonna
do.
stand up for us. Ain't nobody gonna rescue us, bro. We gotta rescue each other.
Say, bro, I always tell people, man, nobody coming to save you. So in order for us to make this happen, we as a people gotta start coming together. Let's just start with a couple of us, you know, like real talk. It start with a few of us being accountable and trying to start holding other people accountable, and then showing people that, hey man, you still got people with real life values, principles, and morals. Now we need to just start pulling everybody else in to get out of this drill shit. Let's get out of all this up the score. Let's get out of all this extracurricular ass bullshit that these people that start pushing the narrative on us. Nah, that ain't what's up. We got to get back to community. We got to get back to each one teach one. We all try to reach one person to better them, and man, we're gonna start coming together better collectively as a whole, as a community, if everybody
If
just
all of us
start doing their
OGs
part.
did that, reach one youth,
Just one.
that one youth gonna reach somebody. Before you know it, it's a chain reaction like
It's
it
a
used
chain
to be
reaction.
when we
Yeah.
was coming up. But
Yep.
people learning all of the same thing. We all learned the same thing in the 80s and 90s because
Hmm.
one person passed the information to the next. And it was
Yep.
negative, it was hustling shit, but the
Hmm.
information still circulated amongst the community. It can
Right. Right.
happen today.
Yeah.
We
It
just got
can.
to
It
do
just
like you
takes
just
us.
said. Each one got to teach me.
Yep. It just takes us. I mean, as a community, we got to just start being better about pulling people coattails. And right now, I hear a lot of people, even on my platform, I got a lot of positive, but I see a lot of people be saying, "Oh, they not gonna listen." Everybody's not. Some people gonna have to go to prison. Sadly, some people gonna have to die. But there are going to be ones that say, "You know what? Man, OG spitting it. Let me just try to take a step back and try to see if what he's saying really actual factual. You're gonna have people that don't want to go to prison. You're gonna have people that don't want to get killed. You're gonna have people that's gonna really realize that they've been living a false narrative, that they've been living what the people have been pushing on us. Like they want us to have this mindset, and you gonna have dudes that really to be like, man, I ain't really gaining nothing from this. Like, what am I really doing? And once we can start getting that out to people, where people really see that, man, we living a fucked up life that people have pushed on us, and we don't even have any principles and morals no more. Man, once we get to that point, I promise you, we're gonna start rolling around better as a people. But it takes people like me, people like you, people that have done the time, incarcerated, that's out here, that's running businesses, that's working, that's just living life to say, hey man, let me start giving y'all some game because this generation can't do it. They don't know nothing. They barely can spell.
It's
You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
All they
They
do is
they
got to text.
they text how they talk. You know what I'm saying?
They
I'll be
text
on
how
my
they talk
stepkids
in,
right
in
now.
acronyms, and all they can tell you about every gun and every bullet that it takes. Though they
Right,
can tell you
right.
things about guns that I didn't know. See, I
Yeah.
can tell you any kind of increments of money. See, that's what our generation knew. We knew money.
Money.
We knew a little
Yeah,
bit about weaponry and
yeah,
arsenals, but these
yeah.
kids know everything there is to know about the guns. But
Oh, they got the
can't
mini
spell
Draco. They
nothing.
got the Michael Draco. Motherfucker can't even spell Draco.
Can't
You
even
know what I'm
spell it.
saying?
Don't even know the proper spelling for it to this day.
Real talk, bro.
But
And
yeah, man, I want to commend you
it
on your
burns me
video
up. Oh yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
got
Thank you,
over
thank you,
quarter
thank
million views. On his way to 300,000, man. Y'all check my boy out, Real Talk, no
you. Real
BS,
talk,
on
no
TikTok,
bullshit.
across our platforms. And man,
Yeah,
he got a movement that's going, man. And we got a collaboration shirt that we dropped. It's
yeah, yeah,
available to the people right now. Just jump in either one of our DMs to place your order. Man, we out here
yeah,
working.
yeah.
We trying to be boots on the ground and get the work done. And it starts with a
Yeah, man.
conversation. I get it.
Start with
Everybody
conversation,
talk.
bro. It start
But
with
man, this
conversation.
man is actively in the streets changing lives.
Mhm.
You feel me?
Yeah, trying
I'm
to
big.
for
I
real.
love to brag that I got 10 of my partners to go get their CDL, and he is one of them.
And
So
I'm one of
we
them.
actively
And
boots on the
yeah,
ground, making the moves
I'm doing the
to
same
change
thing. I
shit.
can say I done got 4 people that done came home to get their CDL, and right now I do
And that's
training.
what
I
we're talking
train
about. Each
people
one teach one.
how to drive. Yeah, you just gotta.
That's 14 families'
Yeah,
lives been
look,
changed.
I got a trainee right there. That's in the truck with me. Been to prison. You know, he done did it all, but he out here in the trucking. I'm teaching him how to, handle himself out here on the road. And that's what it's about, bro. If we can't do that, man, then we ain't doing nothing. If we can't, all the shit that we did in the street that was negative, if we can't do equally positive, then man, what we doing it for? What we
Exactly.
doing
I
it
don't
for?
want to hit you bragging about your old life and the bad shit you did. What are
Yeah,
you? How are you correcting those wrongs? How you righting those wrongs? And
real talk.
today, my right is
Yeah,
giving out the proper information and bringing people to this trucking world. Like I just said, there's 15 families life's been changed because of you and I.
Real
I
talk.
got 10 people in the truck, and you got 4. Those
Yep.
14 people gonna be able to feed their families until they no longer on this planet.
And like I tell everybody, I ain't telling you it's gonna make you rich, but you damn sure ain't gonna be poor, and you ain't gonna want for nothing. Now, what you do with the
We're gonna have
training, as
problems,
far as you're gonna have problems, you know. Now,
but it ain't gonna be money problems.
entrepreneurship, it ain't gonna be money problem. That's real talk. So, I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's my angle now. My angle is I was in the street 100. I was doing my ditty, and a lot of things I know that I caused, and it was a ripple effect. 'Cause people looked up to me and they see what I was doing, and now they into what I was doing. So now I want people to be able to say, "Hey, man, he doing the right things," and I like it when people say, "Hey, bro, I see where you come from, and man, look, keep doing what you're doing." Man, that's an inspiration, bro, to know that I'm actually helping somebody else make a right decision versus helping somebody lead them down the wrong path. I mean, this feels way more better than what I was doing.
And I want to give you props. This boy got out. See, we got this just a brief introduction to him, but the boy got out after 16 years and ran up 100 racks, real money,
Yeah, yeah, real
and
more than that,
got in some
really.
trouble and realized this ain't what I want and really walked away. He didn't have to
And
quit.
shout
He
out to
could have
Tedrick
still been
Nightshade.
hustling because it was the easier thing, it was the quicker thing, but he made a conscious decision. This ain't what
He
I
shut
want
it
for my
down.
life.
Yeah, I
And
realized
that's real
after the
spill.
situation that it ain't what I left. I came home thinking that everybody was still under the old law, that everybody was still rocking right. Man, I came home and found out that man, we live in a world full of dick riders and fuck niggas. And if you get caught up with these niggas is sending you to jail, self-preservation. I don't care if it's your cousin, I don't care if it's your homeboy you grew up with since the third grade, they not rocking right. I mean, and that's
They
just
don't
an
care, man. They gonna
average.
they gonna
They
they
don't
gonna
care.
they gonna they gonna cook you to save themselves.
Yeah, in a skillet cookie. That's why Twisted Black right now my favorite artist. Cause man, he spit that shit and he give it to you real and raw. This this ain't it
Real
here.
shit. Shout out Twisted Black, man. He was just in Houston this weekend past, man. Shout out Twisted, bro. We got to
Real
definitely
talk.
link up, man. I want to have a conversation with you. Me and him did some work. We did some shows together back before he caught his life sentence in 2005. He went to jail in
Okay.
'07, but around 2005 and 6, I did a couple shows in Fort Worth, and I had the
Mm,
pleasure of meeting the brother. And I want to link back up with it, man. I
yeah.
want to commend him on what he's doing, trying to bring Fort Worth together. He ain't let his circumstances change his outcome.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me? He was in
Yeah.
control of his outcome. Just like you didn't let your circumstances control your outcome. And I didn't let
No
my
doubt.
circumstances control mine.
Mm,
Yeah, we took some losses, we took some
yeah.
hits, but we here.
Say, bro, you got to take
And
a
we
hundred
on the right
losses in
side
order
of
to
the
get
law
one
now.
win. Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely. Now I can pull out the house and I ain't got to worry about every time I see the laws. I got to look over my shoulders and all that. And I got to come to the house at night with my rod under my arm to make sure ain't nobody ain't no jackers inside. I ain't got to live like that no more. Now I get out this truck, I go home, I'm at peace. I ain't got to worry about nothing but taking care of them children, and that's what it's
Man,
about.
all
That's
you got to
why
worry about is not dying, bro. That's what I tell
yeah,
people get in the truck. As long as
yeah,
you don't die, you're going to make some money. And I ain't
yes
saying,
sir,
don't get it twisted. Entrepreneurship, I'm with it. I'm an entrepreneur. I got a clothing line. I got a podcast. I do this trucking thing. I ain't saying work your life away because you
no
definitely
doubt.
got to have a work-life balance. But what I'm
Mm,
saying is until you get to that point to where you can be in a position to do what you want with your time in this trucking business, all you got to do is stay alive and you're going to
stay
get some money,
alive,
bro.
yes sir.
That's it.
Keep the wheels turning, and you most definitely gonna make you some bread.
You ain't got to worry about if the pack good, if the pack don't
No,
make it.
yeah, yeah, you ain't gotta worry
My
about if
phone's slow
somebody,
today.
yeah,
This this
yeah,
person owed me 10,000. He ain't been out.
yeah. He ain't
All you
answer.
got
He
to do is
ducking me.
don't die.
That's it.
All you got to do is don't die, and you gonna make some money.
Yeah, yes sir.
Well,
And
yeah,
that's
man. That's
that's
your boy
real, bro.
Jug. That's my partner Ron. Real talk. Call it
Real
Ron. Real
talk,
talk.
bro.
No bullshit.
Yes
And
sir.
this your boy
And
Jug
y'all follow
WTH,
me,
man.
man.
Like, subscribe,
RTNB
share.
100. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
subscribe,
shout
share,
out your
man. Y'all
platform, man.
follow me,
Give them a
man.
quiz. Give them your YouTube,
R
TikTok. Give them
on
all your
all my
platforms, bro.
on all platforms. RTNB 100. RTNB 100. That's it. Man, y'all check me out, man. We give it out
RTNB
straight.
100. That's what it
Real
is, bro.
talk.
Love you,
No
man.
bullshit.
Appreciate you
Love
coming
you
on.
too, homie. All good.
One.